All right, everyone. It's been 20 minutes since we started trying to record. Shojin had to restart his computer, so apologies if we're a little bit down on energy now. We were all hyped up. And then
It's true. I've ruined everything.
No, your
I
computer
have
ruined everything.
fucked it. Yeah, my computer did ruin everything.
Soiled it.
Right. Soiled it. Oh,
Soiled it.
it's true. All of those are true.
Yeah.
Every single one of those.
It's been a while since we've last recorded.
I know. It's been a whole holiday.
It has been. We recorded in 2025, right?
Did we?
I don't remember.
I don't know if this might be the first time we've recorded this year.
I really can't remember. Damn. Oh, I'm realizing also my audio is like super low. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the waveform is super shanked. Okay. Never mind. Ignore everything that I just said.
Like I normally do. Will do.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
there's a
you didn't have
bullet
to
case in
fucking
here.
say that. That was a little rude. What?
Listen, I just say it like it is.
What were we doing?
I've been cleaning up here.
I think I was on a different floor.
Possibly. I mean, I still have a ton to do. I mean, actually, I guess I don't have a ton to do here. I mostly have to do up here. Is that what I'm doing? I think I'm doing in there.
Oh, okay, right. So I think what we have... I think I finished the boardroom. Minus,
okay.
like, boxes and whatnot. There's one bucket. Bucket? Which, boy howdy, you know what I've been watching recently?
What?
Been watching Achievement Hunter Best Ofs.
Really?
Yeah, I've
Are
been
you
feeling...
just making yourself sad because it's gone?
No, I've been reliving the funny moments because I enjoyed them.
Yeah, is that what you're calling it?
Yeah, that'd be nostalgia, rose-tinted glasses, whatever you want to say, you know?
Sure.
Man, I on the one hand, I do miss Achievement Hunter, but at the same time, you know, they had their run. There are other things now.
It's over.
Yeah. The same way I dumped a bucket. I dumped a bucket. Fuck.
Fucking
shit soup.
Suck ass.
Let me go ahead and throw this stuff away in that case. The fucking... Man, they were funny.
Once upon a time, they were funny.
Back in the day, you know, like just, one of the first Minecraft videos, right? Jack coming around the corner and doing the surprise motherfucker and then falling down the hole. Classic moments.
I'll be honest, the funniest part of the Minecraft videos was when Ray opened up a different game because he didn't want to play Minecraft.
That was pretty good. And Ray, he was my favorite. Everything that dude said was goddamn hilarious.
And then the other guy whose name starts with R.
Oh, Ryan Haywood, the cunt.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the problem that I have with people being like, no, don't ever say his name. Say his name and then reinforce that he was a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah.
You
No,
know?
that makes sense. Yeah.
Because it's a little too like, oh, we're gonna skate around it because he's like Voldemort. It's like, no, he's fucking, he's not gonna come and kill you. To say that the guy's an asshole. Adam Kovic, I'm a little less like, yeah, total dickhead. Like he was. I think we've had this conversation in the past. He did some scummy stuff, but like, he didn't groom any fans. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even remember what he did.
I think he had some kind of weird like sexual misconduct within the Funhouse office or something like that.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think he was like taking nudes in the Funhouse office, like at desks or something.
So he's just being an idiot.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right? It was a sexual misconduct, but it was only him and his wife who were involved at all, or something like that.
So
still a fireable offense.
Yeah, but
and morally questionable.
It was him and his wife?
I think so.
Oh.
I forget. Here's the thing. It's been like 4 or 5 years since this whole thing went down, so...
so that's almost just like you guys should have kept it in the fucking bedroom.
Yeah. something, or maybe he got catfished as well, and it was a whole thing.
Jesus Christ.
I forget what, but his wife, it was like an open relationship, something like that. I'm not really. Someone in the comments, give us a rundown on it, because it's been long enough. But that on the same front, it's been long enough where I can go like, oh yeah, I'll laugh at Adam Kovic stuff. Ryan Haywood will go, you were involved in the funny thing. You were there. You weren't why I was laughing.
Yeah.
But he was still there.
The only reason I don't like mentioning him is because it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because I enjoyed that time.
Yeah.
And now I'm I feel like I can't enjoy it because it's tainted.
I'll say this. Try again. No, seriously. That's how I felt about it. Right? I was kind of like, oh, I don't really want to see the dude. I'll say his name and be like, he's a fucking asshole. It's a piece of shit dummy for doing what he did. But I don't want to see him. I don't want to think about the guy. Otherwise. But now it's been long enough where I'm going you know what? I can deal with it. I can see him, and it doesn't kill the mood, if you will.
Well, it's not like we can anyway at this point because they removed all the videos with him in it.
Not true, because a lot of the fan compilations still have him in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the official ones.
Yes, but I've been watching a lot of the fan ones as of late.
Oh, okay.
Like the How Do Words Good compilations. Love a good flow.
Oh, no.
Which leads me on to the next thing. My current pastime for working out has been putting on a podcast, taking my exercise bike, and playing a game while I do that. And just toiling away. Yeah. So, the podcast I've been listening to is related to Achievement Hunter. It is the Regulation Podcast, which was formerly the Fuckface Podcast. And I don't feel like bleeping that, so it's what it's going to be.
Wait, no, I got you. The Face podcast.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is Jeff Ramsey, Gavin Free, Andrew Panton, Eric Bedore, and Nick Schwartz, I think.
The only thing I remember Andrew Panton for is that they kept bringing him in because he was the one who was good at games.
That's exactly, yeah. Yes. So that whole thing is absolutely amazing. That's a fantastic podcast. It was described at one point by them as deep lore about nothing. And that's exactly what it is. And I realized that's exactly what I need to be able to work out to. Just have random conversations that mean literally nothing. Because you know what that is? That's just an old Achievement Hunter Let's Play.
That's also what we do. Deep lore about nothing? That's straight up our videos.
100%. But they're actually funny.
Well, yeah. I mean, they do have that over us.
You know? And they actually have some very interesting, deep conversations that are about nothing. For example, one of the things that all the conversations they have, I have to go, fuck, I want to ask you the same question, but I can't because it's just straight up plagiarism.
Yeah, it's just taking their hard work.
Yeah. So I can't ask him what would you rather deal with? Getting hit with by a linebacker or get hit by a fastball? Right? Because that's a funny thing. But I can't ask that.
I mean, to be fair, if we are talking about that for the immediate moment, my only thought is these are just different flavors of what kind of a car do you want to be hit by.
Okay. If we're going to do it, then we're going to talk about this very briefly. I'm 100% going fastball.
Yeah?
100%.
Where? And do you have any safety gear?
Okay, imagine... it was not discussed as to how the scenario within the podcast, so...
So we are taking it another level.
So I guess, this is now fair use.
It's transformative.
Yeah. So here's my assumption. Both scenarios, you are within the game, right? So baseball, you're at the plate about trying to hit.
So you get the protective gear.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, well then, hands down, baseball, yeah.
Yeah, that's in my mind the only option. Because a linebacker is, 300 pounds of pure fucking muscle?
Yeah.
And he's going full force into you. That weight at high speed, or weight at moderate speed, will hurt a lot more and do more damage than small object at high speed.
Not necessarily. See bullet, but...
Well, also, I mean, getting hit by a bus going 10 miles an hour versus a pillow going 100 miles an hour, the bus will do a lot more damage.
You know, you say that, but I don't know if that's the truth, solely because the pillow would still be going at 100 miles an hour.
Inertia, mass, more energy within the large object. There's that. The reason why I use that comparison is there's a video by Chainbear F1. We're gonna copy everyone here, talking about wheel tethers on F1 cars, and he made the point of I don't remember the exact numbers, but like 10 grams going at 100 miles an hour will deal, say, like 100 joules of damage versus the inverse of that, doing way more damage just because of the higher mass and inertia hitting you, more energy transference. Yeah.
I mean,
so
it'll still hurt.
Oh, I'm not saying that one will not hurt more than the other. Well, I'm not saying that one will be painless. Just one has potential for way more damage.
Yeah, but it
suck.
might be one of those things where it's like negligible to think about because it's like, well, yeah, one might be more damage. They will both still kill you. So it's kind of a moot point.
Well, no, I mean, energy transference will, if there's less energy being transferred into you, then it's not gonna kill you. You're not gonna take as much damage.
It might not kill you, or it might kill you.
Highly doubtful that it'll kill you. Let's say that. I can also say with confidence that I'd rather get hit by a baseball, because I've been hit by a baseball at bat. Granted, in high school, so they're throwing like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm thinking about like 100 miles an hour.
And you're also, this is also a, you're getting your not intentional throw. They're not throwing at you, right?
They're not trying to bean you out of the game.
No brushback, nothing like that. They're just, fastball, rainy day, slips out of their fingers, and oh shit, I got you in the back or the ribs,
Oh.
Yeah.
I can just imagine the welt,
Yeah, it's not fun, so...
The big fucking red welt that'll turn purple very quickly.
We also aren't talking about, like, Roger Clemens or Randy Johnson hitting you. We're talking, like, regular, middle-of-the-road pitcher. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Although, if you had to choose a pitcher, who would you choose?
Shit. I'm not a baseball person, so I don't know.
I was going to say, I would choose Tim Wakefield. Because he was a knuckleballer and he threw very slow.
Somewhere Tim Wakefield is like, oh.
Unfortunately, Tim Wakefield passed away. Like a year or two
Somewhere
ago.
Tim Wakefield is like, oh.
Up in heaven.
Yeah.
Especially, he's definitely up in heaven because he was on the Red Sox in 2004 when they won the World Series that broke the curse.
Oh.
Got to watch that one live. Not in person, but live. I was in 4th grade. So you're also taking the baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I would take the baseball just in general. Also because way less chance of fucking brain damage.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it'll break a rib. It'll hurt like a bitch. It'll bruise me. I will be a little, like crying like, oh,
No. No, you're rubbing dirt in it and you're taking your base.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to cry like a little bitch all the way there. But
Internally.
Yeah. And externally.
No, you can't do, there's no crying in baseball, don't you know? Golly, brother, come on now.
Listen, I'll cry if I want to. You can't. I'm a man, and I know when to cry.
It's at the end of A Way Out.
Where do you have to decide who dies?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I think that is all the bodies in the level.
I'm going on level 3 here, the bottom layer, and I'm looking for... Oh, there's a sooty section. Damn it. I'm looking for bullet holes, and I think I've gotten most of them.
You probably have. I mean, bullet holes are one of the tougher things.
Yeah, and in this bottom area, there's a lot of exposed rock face that's quite hard to see if there's anything on there, but I think I'm good. I wonder if all those holes were made by people throwing baseballs.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there aren't any guns left, so it might be.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a baseball somewhere. I should throw it.
I've got 2.
Oh, really? What kind? Like, why?
You know why?
Yeah.
Like, you are not a baseball person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the impetus behind having a? Here's the problem with fucking watching this podcast. I've picked up so many flubs now. Goddamn. What's the impotence behind having baseballs? Yeah.
Well, no impotence.
Oh, you just take one of them?
No. I think because you're saying impotence.
What's the reason for having 2 baseballs?
Well, one of them is like an old high school baseball because I don't know why. We definitely needed to have our own gloves at one point. But I don't know why I have a straight up baseball.
Did you play baseball in high school for like on a team, or were you just like
no, just class?
They made you buy a glove?
Yeah, they wanted us to have our own gloves.
I bought a glove only because I played Babe Ruth League.
I don't know why. I can't explain it. They just wanted us to have our own gloves, and
Weird.
we were like, okay, I guess.
All right, so be it.
Yeah.
So high school baseball, and then
see, that's the thing. I don't remember where the baseball was from. I know that I had the glove because I needed the glove for school, but I don't think they ever told us that we needed the baseball. So I don't know. Maybe I stole it from school at one point. I have no idea.
just walk it back there.
Hey, this is yours.
Here you go. And they're like, well, we don't give a shit. This is so old. Who cares?
So there's that, and then I have like a souvenir one from Universal.
That's not what I was expecting to hear.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, it's from the it's like a commemorative one from the Orioles or something like that.
Oh no, it's just from Universal theme park. I don't know why specifically baseball is the thing that I have from that, because I was never into baseball, and that the only time I've been to Universal Park is as a kid.
Also, why would they do baseballs? I
have no idea. It's a blue baseball.
Blue baseball.
Yeah, blue, and it's got like the Universal Planet logo on it, and that's just that, you know.
What year is that from?
Sometime in the 90s. I don't remember exactly when we went to Universal.
I'm gonna look it up. 90s Universal baseball.
And it's blue, so like, it's a deep blue.
Oh, it's a shirt. God damn it.
No, it's not a shirt. It's
no. The thing I clicked on was a shirt.
Oh, was a shirt. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder if it is Field of Dreams related.
It might be, honestly. Like, it depends on the year. I mean, it probably most likely is.
What the? There's no. It doesn't have. Maybe my Google searching is just poor, but not showing up at all.
I mean, it exists. I have it.
I'm not calling you a liar.
But you are one.
But I ain't calling you a truther. Universal blue baseball?
Or maybe souvenir baseball?
Yeah.
Another way to type in
souvenir. Pretend I spelled Oh, it's got like a globe on it?
Yeah. The Universal Globe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth $20.
Cool. Mine's in pretty good condition because I didn't use it for anything.
Why? What was the reason for this?
Just souvenir baseball, maybe? Like, literally, there was a point in time where people just made souvenirs of any fucking thing they really wanted to.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, you could get an ET one for $40. $50. You should start collecting souvenir baseballs.
I'm good.
You don't want
to... I have the one I got as a kid, and I'm like, all right, that's good enough, I guess.
You should just keep on doing it.
Why?
I don't know, because it's funny. Because I told you to. How about that?
No, I'm okay.
You don't want to invest your money in something?
Listen, I already have way too many collectibles in my house of all sorts of other things. I don't need that.
Well, what's 55 more? I got a
No.
fuck it. They hated my joke. I got a fucking leg.
All right, hold on. I need to share this with you because, like, we have so many other collectibles.
Yeah, I need a leg up on the competition.
Like, this is a thing.
This Discord or Steam?
Discord.
Okay.
I'm sending it from my phone.
I shall alt tab.
Oh, you have to alt tab. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Damn, you got like Batman, Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, a bunch of other characters that I don't know.
It is most of the Bat family. In their every single one of those is a different character.
Oh, is that Bat Dog?
That is Ace the Bat Hound. Yeah.
Bat Hound, come on now. Coin, son.
Ace is great. Okay.
Ace of Base, more like.
Well, but yeah, every single one of those is a different character that's part of the Bat family.
You're a fucking nerd.
Yep. Unapologetically, yep.
And this is coming from the guy who has like a bunch of Legos out in his living room right now.
Oh yeah, Legos are great. I just wish they weren't so goddamn expensive.
Here's the thing: it's kind of good they're expensive because it means I don't buy them.
Yeah, no. The last one we got was the Zelda Deku Tree.
Oh, very nice.
It's gorgeous, and it's very expensive.
How much was it? Like $200?
I think it was closer to 3.
Ugh. Jesus Christ. The last Lego I bought was
pretty fucking sad.
I think I bought the Porsche 9 something. Little like the the speed champion ones, like it's a smaller ones, like a realistic for a minifigure to be in. Not the not the 911. No way.
Oh, not the like big Technic set that's like.
Oh, I want it, but I don't want it for $200 and something. That's for sure.
That's fair.
And I was looking at the BMW Speed Demon, Speed Champion, whatever it's called, one of the same size, like, you know, minifigure sized effectively. Because it has an M4 and a BMW M4 GT3 and a BMW. What's the hypercar? Whatever the model name is, I forget what it is.
I haven't got any idea.
But I'm a BMW guy when it comes to the racing thing. I like those cars.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got a brand you like.
Yeah. So, but I was like, I don't really want to spend $40 on 2 cars. I can, you know, say
40
for
when I think about how much some of the other sets are, I'm like 40's nothing.
Yeah, but you know what else 40 is? You know, some good groceries and decent amount of oil for my oil tank.
It's true.
You know,
it's true.
And you know, also my real car needs gas and needs an oil change, and it takes synthetic, which sucks, but you know.
So the first time I had to get an oil change with the synthetic only car, I was like, oh, this is so expensive.
Yeah, my last car, the VW, good old Euro shits. That car got blindsided with being in a synthetic.
Synthetic
like,
only.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, it's $100. I was expecting 30. Jesus.
Yeah. It legitimately does go from $30 to $100, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, but actually, it really sucked because that car was old enough where they were like, nah, you can't go like 7,000 miles. You have to get it every 5,000 instead. I was like, oh my god, Jesus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. It's like I think it's once the car is 10 years old or over 100 something. It hates me with the limbs coming out today. After a certain distance or yearage, they go, nah, no, just the wear inside the engine is too much. You gotta start doing it this amount. So that was fun.
Yeah, that's.
But and listen, it was not my mechanic screwing me over, because I went to a few different places as I had to throughout getting oil changes for that car, and every single person said the same thing, unprompted, effectively. Or rather, they gave me the same number unprompted. You know, I just asked them like, oh, what's like the recommended, time since it's synthetic? And they'd say, oh, 5,000. It's this old and with this many miles on it.
Yeah, I usually see anywhere from 5 to 7,000. Although apparently, like the newer cars can do anywhere up to 10K, and I'm like, what?
Damn, nice. I like that. I want that.
Yeah, I mean, like not every car, obviously, but
I would swap an engine out for that. No, I definitely would not.
no, that's not worth the expense.
I would put in a B8 motor. You know what I'm saying? If it could do 10,000 miles between oil changes, that'd be sick. I would love that.
It would be sick.
God damn.
It'd be sick nasty.
A man can dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, that's another thing off the list. Let's move on to the. Let's see. Oh, here's one. My dad got a PS5.
Your dad got a PS? What is he playing?
He's playing PGA.
Oh.
He's playing Madden.
Jesus Christ.
And then he was like, he went, "Hey, give me a racing game." And I went,
which one did you?
I gave him. I was like, you could play Dirt Rally. That's a racing game. He's like, is it a realistic game? And I went, yeah. He went, I like games that are trying to be realistic. So yeah, I'll play that. And then that game was not for sale, but EAWRC, which just came out last year, was on sale. And so.
Oh, okay. So he got a.
Yeah, he got he got that one, and then I bought it at one point, and then I was like, I'm not really big on the multiplayer aspect that they have set up for this. It's like you have to pay for EA monthly, whatever it is, to be able to play the challenges, the daily and weekly challenges. So I went, fuck that, and refunded it. But he just wants to play like time trial stuff and do a career mode, which you do not need to pay for. But
It's so like.
Yeah. So, but that's not the point of this whole conversation. What is? I was blown away by the controller.
Oh, by the PS5 controller?
Yes. Now,
in a good way?
In a good way. I was not expecting to be getting throttle and ABS feedback in the triggers. And like feeling the bump of it, feeling the everything about it. The first time I did it, it shooketh me. I was shocked. And then I went, this is fucking rad.
It is by far one of the best haptic feedback systems of any system. Not just video games, of like anything. The feedback you get from the PS5 controller is astounding. I was how I am now. I had no words. I was like, this is incredible. I've never, first of all, incredible to make it so detailed feeling and such a small factor or form factor. But like, what the fuck? It was incredible. My first question was why, because like the first time I saw it, I was like, I don't know how much this would do. And then I started noticing little things that like just felt right. Like one of the first things that I noticed using the feedback system was there was a game I played, and then I went outside and there was rain in the game, and there was little tiny pitter-patter vibrations on the fucking controller. And I was like, what the flying fuck with this detail?
That's really cool. That's awesome.
And like after a while, like you just settle into it, and then it's like, oh no, it just kind of feels like there's a little bit of rain on my hand right now.
That is very cool.
Yeah. So if anybody hasn't tried that controller yet, it is a dream. It is fucking $80, but it's a dream.
Try it with like EA WRC. You'll feel as you try to get onto the throttle or hit the brakes, it'll jitter and bump as either TC or ABS kicks in. It's really fascinating feeling.
Oh no, I believe you. I don't have any racing games for my PS5.
Sorry, Shoj. That was not directed at you. That was at the audience. Yeah,
to the audience.
Because you already know. You already know what it feels like to
yes,
get the haptic feedback. But anyone who doesn't know, try it. Buy a PS5.
Well, see, that's the other thing is like, it's only going to work with a PS5 because I don't think no other game will give you that vibration sensitivity like via PC.
Maybe with a third party thing. I'm sure someone would want that.
Well, no. I'm sure people want it, but it's the sort of thing where I don't think any developer would take the time to do it because then the only people who would be able to experience it are the people who are playing with PS5 controllers.
True. I will say though, DAWRC was being again the one example that I've experienced it with. It's on Steam. It's also on Xbox.
Right, but I wonder if the Steam and Xbox things just don't send that data through to the controller because there's no reason to do it for that port.
I wouldn't be surprised either way. I'll say that.
I mean, that's an interesting experiment, to play a game where you know that there's detailed haptic feedback on the PS5, and then try and see if it does it on PC. And I mean, I feel like I would try both a first-party title and a third-party title because Sony has been releasing some of their stuff on Steam.
Well, right there, EAWRC, that's a third-party title.
Exactly.
So, I feel like it'd be weird if they didn't have it in there to ultimately function. Because again, you can use a PS5 controller on PC, right?
Right, but does the driver on PC even support sending over that functionality?
I'm sure it must because force feedback in wheels and in pedals.
Right, but that's just vibration in general. They don't necessarily need to support the resolution of vibration settings that they do on the PS5.
As in, there'd be more on the PS5 or more on the PC? I'm not sure.
There would be more subtlety on the PS5. You could have it ramping up more. They might only send 128 values or something on the PC, but they might use a 16-bit connection for that on the PS5.
That's a good point, but I'm inclined to believe that it would probably still work purely because a lot of racing wheels and pedals and whatnot can be used across multiple different platforms.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well they work with consoles at that point.
They're usually either marketed as PC and PlayStation or PC and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
So if it works on let's say if you have the PlayStation version, I'm sure it would work with the PlayStation included drivers, let's say, right? Or not included drivers,
right.
But whatever I don't know, game developers speak, whatever they're building it for the PS5, I'm sure the controller would be able to tap into that.
Yeah,
on PC.
I think it's just called a build, by the way.
Sure. In that case, the build. So, if anyone does have any feedback about that, if anyone has experienced that,
let us know.
Yeah.
Legitimately. Throw a comment down.
Yeah. Not just because we want interaction on our videos, but also because we want to actually know.
We want interaction too because we're horse for interaction.
We'll column A, we'll column B, You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that was a fascinating thing to learn and feel.
Yeah. See, things like that make me want to try other first-party Sony products because they have been putting a lot of care into everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, I'm like, damn, they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I have thought about getting a PSVR.
Ooh. You should.
Only because, for the longest time, I was like, okay, there's 3 fucking VR things now that I have to pay attention to because there's Steam VR, which accepts the most hardware, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just it's an open platform and they're like, yeah, we don't really care what you use. It's just here's the games.
Yeah.
There's Meta, which Meta wants you to use their fucking hardware. But it's also got some weird exclusives that I'm kind of like, fuck, like, I don't want to, like, not be able to play these games. So that's, just annoying in its own right. Because, like, they've got the Arkham game, they've got the Assassin's Creed game, they have something else that I was looking at that I was like, the Vader Immortal game, and I was like, god damn, like, all three of those sound great, but it's only 3 games, so I'm like, maybe not,
Yeah, for that price, you need kind of at least 10 games in my mind.
Yeah.
At least.
And then PSVR, which for the longest time I was like, this is interesting because you don't need your computer to be any good. You just need a PlayStation. It is less expensive than other setups, which is also kind of interesting to me because it's essentially one of the $1,000 VR headsets, but it costs $600. But it locks you into doing it on a console.
But then you also need the console itself, which is what, $500? So
yeah, exactly.
That right, there is
so
1,000. Yeah.
Now, in my case, I do have the console, so I'm like, okay, like I could go that route. And then I looked it up. There is a fucking PC adapter, a first-party PC adapter for the PSVR.
No way.
With straight-up Steam support.
Wow.
And I'm like, wait, so I can have the PlayStation stuff and the Steam stuff.
I think your answer
and I'm
has
only
been chosen.
I know, I'm only missing one platform, which, yeah, it sucks, but, like, I would always be missing at least one platform.
Yeah, good point.
With this, I am now only missing 1 instead of missing 2. And I'm like, fuck.
I think your answer's been made.
I mean, I want to do a little bit more research on it. I want to make sure that that's, like, the right thing and that, like, I'm not settling for something because I will probably end up playing it on the PC the most. And, like, the PlayStation stuff is unique and interesting. Like, I definitely want to play the Horizon VR game and all that. But
that's a thing?
Yeah, there's a Horizon VR game.
Okay.
So, yeah, like, I want to do a little bit more research to make sure I'm not, like, buying a subpar product when,
Brother, we're in late-stage capitalism. Everything is going to be too expensive for subpar equipment.
That's true. That's very true.
Hate to say it, but...
I'm just going to have to suck it up and just enjoy it.
Yeah. So, I think you should just buy the PlayStation 1.
That's what I'm leaning towards. I mean, like, obviously I'm not doing it right now. I'm going to save up for it. And...
No, just buy it right now. In this recording...
No.
Give us your social security, the last 4 digits, the CVC code.
No, because I'm taking a goddamn trip to fucking California. It's expensive.
Buy it out there.
Although, like, I'm really so I'm going to NAMM, and I'm like, man, I really, really, like, want there to be a moment of, like, hey, you win this thing, and they just give me a whole shit ton of swag, and I'm like, oh, I'm set for life.
Dude, what if you won the Sweetwater giveaway that they do out there?
I know, right? At that point, I'd be like, how the fuck do I get sold?
No. All you gotta do is just say, oh, okay, I'll, ship it to me. Ship it to this address. Bada boom, bada bang.
What is what did they usually put in their giveaways?
Oh, $50,000 worth of stuff. Whatever, podcasting or home studio or whatever they have, that particular brand that, just everything. So I think...
I secretly hope for that moment. I secretly hope that, like, Gen Elect's like, hey, we pulled your number. I'm like, oh.
Universal Audio. Just like, here you go, guys. Here you go.
Here's an Apollo. And I'm like, great.
Here's a full-on, 16, 24, 32 channels worth of Apollo interface options. It's like, oh, God in heaven. That's a new mortgage right there.
Yeah, I'd put that in my fucking rack and be like, I'm never going to use the full extent of this, but God, I have it.
I know. Oh, God. Speaking of which, actually, a friend of mine bought a new mixer, which I'm very jealous of, because what it is the mixer I have, which is the Soundcraft Signature 12 multi-track So each individual channel that you can plug into is its own USB send. He bought the 22. And
it's just got more.
Same thing, just more groups, more aux outputs, and more channels. And 24? Nice. No, 22. I'm not really sure why they went with 22 when 24 would have made more sense, but...
Is it 22, but it's got like a couple of digital outs?
I don't remember.
Because 22 is weird. Usually it's multiples of 8, but I mean, it's not. Maybe they're just going up against whatever bandwidth is on whatever USB thing they were using.
Could be. I don't really remember. All I know is it's more channels than I have. And he did. It was very on brand for him. The reason why he bought that mixer. He was like,
yeah, why?
I want to keep everything just plugged in and have like stations across my place, you know? And then
it's me.
And then I don't have enough cables and I don't want to buy more cables. Or no, what'd he say? He went, I don't want to swap cables around constantly, have to reset stuff up. And I went,
it's me.
Okay. That makes sense. You should buy it then. And he bought it.
God. Now that's how I think.
The story of him buying it though was very funny.
No, what did he do?
He's in a touring band, and he was on I think either Reverb or something, and he saw that there was one that was going to be at a show nearby a show that he was playing, and he went, "Ooh, perfect! I'll buy it and just pick it up. It's out in Philadelphia. Great, awesome." He bought it, and then when he got there, he was looking at it and he went, "Oh, something looks off about this. Why is it not? Something looks strange." And he couldn't figure it out at first. And then he placed it. He goes, "Oh, it's not black. It's blue or gray. It's like gray. It's blue, not gray." And he's going, "That's weird." And then this is after him buying it. He then went on, and as soon as he said that, I went, I know what the problem is. I didn't want to be a dickhead that didn't interrupt his story. Long and the short of it is, Soundcraft has the Signature 12 multi-track, and then the Signature 22 multi-track, and then the Signature 22. Which
that's just the Signature 22.
The only thing that has is a
2 out
off of the mains.
Yeah.
And so he then he went,
heartbreaking.
"Well, I'm going to go ahead and return this now. And I'll find one online." And sure enough, he did. Yeah. And he got it. And I was very jealous when he did. First of all, when he said that he was buying it, and then getting to see it in person. I was like, it's so fucking big and it has so many channels. Oh. Now, here's the thing for me. I'm fine with doing the way I record. I don't really need it. I don't really have the space, first of all, on my desk. But also I'm doing, like, I got drums, and then I have really one channel for guitar and bass stuff. And then for me, keyboard is just MIDI in, so I don't really need to worry about that. Homeboy's got, like, a baby grand piano in his place, and he's got drums, and he's got an organ, like a B3, and he's got like a vocal section, and he's got like keyboard, like a guitar section. So for him, again, makes total sense. But for me, I'm like, I'll just like change one input, and I'm done. That's me now playing bass or guitar in. And then I just have I got like drums already, not set up, because I change my mic setup a lot for drums depending on what I want to do. So I got no problem taking stuff down and moving it around and putting it where it needs to be for that particular thing. But all I have currently are all the channels set to a level, and then I have the Dario modular snake system or whatever it is, just like a breakout across a DB25 connector. And so that I just like take that stuff. I leave all those plugged in, It's great. It's awesome for me. So that's the beauty. Everyone figure out what needs you have and how to best make that workflow work for you. Just because someone says one thing does not mean you have to do their way.
No, yes, it does.
Well,
somebody knows the gospel, and that's what you have to follow.
Well, if the person you're talking to in particular about that particular day might not know the best thing for them or for yourself. For them, yes, maybe.
No, everybody's always a expert. Don't listen to him.
I'm trying to be positive.
You will be happy with every purchase that you ever make.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Actually, Rick. If Rick Rubin says something, listen to him.
Yeah.
Only him. No one else.
He's the only name in producing.
Yes. Literally no one else. If you ever hear the name Glyn Johns, ignore that.
I love how people have consistently been like, oh man, Rick Rubin's great. He's the best producer ever. And I'm like, dude doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's guessing and in a good place, you know?
No,
and nothing against him. Like, he's got connections to put him into the right place. But it's like, dude does not know a single fucking thing about actual production. He's just like, yeah, no, that sounds good or that sounds bad, and people listen to him, and that's pretty much it. And he has himself admitted that. He's like, I have no music theory, I have no production chops, I just like what I like, and I tell people to make that. And it turns out the things that I like are what most people like.
But he did Slipknot, so that means something.
I mean, he's done a lot. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah, but he did Slipknot in particular, so you know.
But like, I feel like people equate success with mastery.
Brother, that's what everyone does.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's not the same though.
No, but like, you know, if especially when you're outside whatever particular field that you're talking about, you know, it's like, okay, well, of course, that person, I don't know anything about the subject, so that person has made a lot of money, so they must know a lot.
Yeah. But then also the people that are in the fields also go like, well, that person's made a lot of money, so they must know what they're doing. And I'm like, man, if I had the chance to do a gold album or, you know, to do an album with a person who was already established, I could probably make something good too.
Yeah.
But I don't get that opportunity, so fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's, you know, oversaturation in the market and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
I'm not saying he's bad, by the way, for everybody who is about to go fisticuffs to defend their boy.
Yeah, you are. That's absolutely what the subtext is.
No,
that's not even no.
I mean, like,
that's not even what the subtext is. That's what the text is outright.
The text is.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm literally typing out to Ryan right now. He is bad.
Okay, look, let's see. Rick Ross. There you go.
Rick Ross. Wait, that's someone else.
I know, that's the joke.
Rick Ross smells.
No, he smeals.
Smeals. Oh God.
Golly, it's the boss, Rick Ross.
I don't. Huh?
Whatever. that.
I like when you get annoyed that I don't know it. Something you're just like, motherfucker.
Moving on to the next joke or bit. Let's see.
You got your list.
Crossed off that one. I've had no luck with avocados as of late.
What?
I've had no luck with avocados.
Are they supposed to be lucky? I don't.
So either the avocados I get are that are available in store. I'm aware that this is because of the season. They are either entirely hard, completely unripe, or they are already completely and utterly almost overripe. And so, because of that, well, you know, that was weird.
You know, you could buy unripened ones and just let them ripe.
Here's what's happened. I knew you were going to say that. I did that. I planned out a meal. I planned out a week of meals, rather, and I went, I want to have avocado with rice and beans and salsa coming up.
Oh,
yeah,
so good.
Exactly. And I went, here's what they have. Only unripe ones. I will buy some unripe ones, and I'll have them for when I want them. They sat on my counter for a week. They were rock hard the entire week. And then I came in on the end of the week, was weirdly phrased, but I went to use one. I went, okay, these should be good. And I felt one up, mushy as fuck. It was like a switch. And I went, that's weird. It's like, it feels really overripe. Cut one open, full on gray brown, completely oxidized.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck? And they were all like that.
That's weird.
Just straight up, fully, like, one day, like, and then the next day, it was awful.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. That's kind of drastic.
Now, here's the thing, of course. I'm making the sound a little bit more of a big deal than it actually was, because, haha, funny video moment. And also...
well, no, it's actually a problem for you.
Well, I've also been,
you know?
again, I've been listening to a lot of Jeff Ramsey tell stories, and he does that kind of shit all the time. So I'm kind of in that mindset. But yeah, that was just like, I'm going, what the hell, man? How's that happening? Or is it the cold that's making them so out of whack, where they just kind of wake up one day and go, okay, time to be overripe and disgusting?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of that's where I'm at actually as well. Now that I really think about it, it's like
I don't know.
I got no other answers. So, but yeah, that's just where I'm at.
Nothing.
So, if you're in Massachusetts, be careful about avocados in the winter.
See, I'm kind of having the opposite problem where, like, we'll get stuff at the grocery store and it's like, it's fine. And then literally within like a few days, totally fucking gone. Every vegetable just dying, like, within days.
Well, like going, like starting to rot kind of thing?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
And I wonder if it's because, like, we're just, like, in the middle of nowhere here. So, like, anything that needs to get here, you know, is kind of fucked.
Yeah, that would make sense. But have you noticed any consistency with the type of vegetable or fruit that it is?
No, not really. It's kind of all around.
Damn.
I will say, I think fruits are worse because we absolutely have no local fruit farmers.
Oh, too hilly, too mountainy.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. We at least in the spring and summer, we have a lot of garlic and asparagus around where I'm at. So that's usually pretty easy to find. What's your favorite fruit to watch go bad?
What? You're really reaching for them there, aren't you?
Like maybe apples, right? Because you're like, yeah, fuck those. Can't eat them.
They try to kill me all the time, so you know.
I want to see those things go completely disgusting.
I'm not a sadist, so.
Oh no. You didn't cry at the end of A Way Out, so.
That's true. I don't cry at the end of a lot of things.
Oh no. Oh, there's something else no, I'm sorry. There's something that happened just now.
Oh no, what did you do?
We'll come back to that. Don't worry about it for
It
now.
wouldn't happen to evolve a laser, would it?
No, it might have happened to involve a something in the starting area.
With a laser?
No, just a bit of a headache.
Oh, did you get a head from?
No, something that you were working on that might have been completely ruined or messed up rather. Not ruined, but messed up.
Did you knock over the janitor box?
Yeah.
As long as everything gets back in there, it should be fine.
I don't want to touch anything because I'm afraid it might explode.
Well, you might have to, because otherwise some stuff might despawn. I guess it doesn't despawn. This game's been very good about that.
Yeah, it's usually only like footsteps that really get fucked up, right?
What the fuck is going on?
It's all falling apart at this point. Oh no.
No, it was like there was like a thing of invisible wall. That's the word I'm looking for. But like I'm using the welder, so it was fucking up because it was hitting an invisible wall. It didn't have a bullet hole.
You're using the welder?
There's like 3 or 4 of them on this level.
That is true. I never think about you using that, so it came as a surprise, you know?
I use it all the time.
I never see you use it.
It's because I'm so quick with it.
Shut up. Shut up. You fucker. Don't do that to me now. Come on now. Oh, should we?
Right,
yeah. Should we call it, by the way? It's been just about an hour.
Oh, yeah, it's just 55 minutes. Yeah, we can call it here.
All right.
Oh my god, this is actually going to take 5 fucking episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe 6?
No, the starting area is done in terms of shitty stuff besides the janitor box. I'm going around grabbing boxes and barrels at this point.
Okay. The laser room is done. Absolutely.
Here, you want to do a quick run around then real fast and just double check? Oh, there's so many fucking things out here. Damn.
What do you mean?
So many
out where?
There's so many more boxes and barrels on this level.
Oh yeah. Boxes and barrels are gonna fucking annoy the hell out of us. I will say, there is a giant barrel space on the grass area, and like I've basically gotten all of the barrels. It's still half empty. So if you need to throw barrels onto the elevator and just tell me like, hey, pull it up, that's fine.
I'm gonna do that.
Because I don't know how many barrel spaces there were down below.
There's one on the starting level, level 2. Let me go down to level 3. Just to see how many there are down there, if there are any. A lot of barrels and boxes down here. I don't see any green or orange spacing.
Barrels, I think, are yellow in this level.
They are,
maybe?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see anything on this level for a space. I do believe there might be probably nothing on 1, but I'll double check. Let's see.
This is gonna be a bad idea. This is gonna actually, yeah. I'm not gonna do that to myself.
I don't see anything on level 1 in terms of a space to put things. Can I tell you one of my favorite jokes from A Way Out that I forgot about?
Sure.
I don't want to toot my own horn here, but the recurring joke of Leo's wife's very cool motorcycle. I went back and rewatched the highlight video I made for that, and I forgot about that joke, and I thought it was very funny.
I mean, most of the jokes you had in A Way Out were pretty good.
Good times. Good times. Okay, so there was nothing on, in terms of spacing, for levels 1 and 3. So they're only on the ground floor in level 2.
Yeah, so barrels are in that corner right there. You can see I've got like maybe 6 more to put in there.
How many... Is there another space for boxes on here?
Crates? In the corner, like, to the right of that. It's about half full now, and there's still a lot of crates to put in.
I see it, but is there anywhere else, potentially?
Not that I saw. If there is, I'd like to know, because it's a little annoying, especially because I'm taking them out of the building right now.
There were 2 spaces on the 2nd floor, and they already have a pretty sizable amount of boxes in there.
Yeah, I mean, well, you should take a look
at
the...
God.
Yeah, the elevator. Yeah, I loaded up the elevator with everything from the top floor, so that all still needs to go into a space.
Hey, brother, that's a lot. There's a lot of boxes in this level.
There really are.
I think it'll make the most sense to try to stack a lot of them out here.
Vertically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to... I mean, if you want to, in the next episode, because, yeah, we should stop soon, help me get done this area, I can come down and help you with the other
I'm a little...
places. Because right now, I've gotten to the point where it's just grabbing shit.
Maybe it's a good idea to do... To finish the other levels and fill up those smaller spaces and then come out here and start stacking stuff out here where we have a lot more room to work with.
Well, I'm still...
For boxes, rather, at least.
What the fuck did you throw out?
Oh, I found a bullet casing.
Oh, nice. I mean, I'm still going to be working up here just because I have a system going and I know what I'm doing.
All right, fair enough. Maybe I'll help you up here then in that case.
Well, just because, like, I mean, I get wanting to bring stuff from downstairs and stacking it, but there's still so much.
No. That was sorry, I misspoke in that case. I want to fill up the areas downstairs first, and then whatever doesn't fit in there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah.
All right, well, should we stop?
Yes. Bye.
Bye.